I got punched in the face in Shanghai. Did I deserve it? Probably. So Shanghai is a really, really interesting place. There's so much hustle and bustle. There's so much life going on everywhere. And it was my first time going to visit Shanghai. I was meeting up with one of my good friends, Chris, who I met from playing World of Warcraft. We'd never met each other, but we knew each other for a year. So I was really excited to meet him. And the way that we met in that game is that we both like to talk about the NBA and basketball. I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old. Same thing with him. So we're finally gonna meet up and play basketball together. So we went to one of the biggest parks in Shanghai, biggest basketball parks. It's open. You can watch from every four corners of the walls. It was gonna be my first time and I was so excited. So we went there and it was just a standard affair, you know, warming up, played a few games. It was just real chill. And then it wasn't. So a little background on myself. I might be a little bit too much of a trash talker. I don't know what it is. Maybe possibly because I'm from Seattle, where Gary Payton the Glove used to play.
Hey, Pimp, if that was me, I'd have ripped you. I'm getting paid. Getting paid. I can do anything I want out here, boy.
Which is like the most legendary trash talker of all time. Shout out the Glove. So I really like to talk crap. Even whether I'm doing well or I'm doing bad, I'm gonna be talking crap to try and get myself into the game.
Man, what a good vacation. Whoa! Oh, I think I broke my ankle. Oh, fuck. What am I gonna do?
Yo, are you okay, man? Your ankle is like all messed up. Do you have insurance?
Insurance? Who gets insurance for vacations?
Who has insurance on vacation? Man, I do. I use Safety Wing. You should have had it.
Just like our friend downstairs that just broke his ankle, it's important that we talk about insurance for both travelers outside of their home country and expats and digital nomads all the same. Safety Wing is the way to go. So like I referenced, Safety Wing is a travel medical insurance. It doesn't need any pre-approval. So that means that you can set up your insurance on the way to your location when you're on the plane. It's that easy. Not only all of that, but if you are a family traveling together or a family of expats, there's a free young child per adult policy. Up to 2 kids in each family under the age of 10 can be tagged onto your policy for free. So I talked about all these cool things that Safety Wing can do, but I think the coolest is their support. So I'm gonna go to their website right now in real time with a timer, not edited, and I'm gonna show you how fast you can get in contact with Safety Wing support. Respond to me and be very nice. I kind of feel bad because I'm not gonna answer them. I just want to do this. Boom. See that? 27 seconds on a 3 p.m. in Chinese time. That is crazy. They are so fast. Personal liability insurance up to 25K, coverage for COVID and mandatory quarantine, and so much more. You guys gotta check out Safety Wing. If you're taking a trip abroad or if you're an expat, no matter what it is, you can use my link right here. And you can learn more about Safety Wing. And again, I wanna thank Safety Wing so much. They are the first sponsor of my channel and it means a lot, and I'm so happy to work with such a company. And we're gonna go back to the video, to another part of the park, to like the main court. This is where like the best players play. It's where most of the people are watching. And you know, because we are 2 Laowai, it was pretty easy to get on the court. They just saw 2 like foreigners, like, hey, let them play, because there's kind of like a stereotype that like Laowai are pretty good at basketball most of the time if they're playing at these kind of parks. So they let us go. We didn't really have to wait for anything. And there was one dude who was just gigantic, a huge human being, like 280 pounds, like 6'8", but he was like chonky. Maybe he was like 300 pounds. He was like a big boy, if you know what I'm saying. He's like Glenn Davis, big baby. That's where everything kind of started going. So let's imagine, we got and I'm the worst artist ever, but this is like throwback to like Draw My Life in like 2007 YouTube, right? So here is a little Kade, alright, with my hair and my ponytail. Alright, so that's little Kade. And then over here we got Chris, who's like a little taller than me probably. I guess his bag is kind of messed up.
Wow, you be looking like Thicky Mouse.
And then there's like, I'm like 184 centimeters. He's like maybe like 188. He's a pretty tall guy. But then there's this behemoth of a man.
He's like, I don't even know how to.
He is like this. He's ginormous. He is like 200 centimeters, like 220 centimeter. He is giant, right? I'm just trying to give you an illustration of how big this guy is. You might be wondering, why am I talking about this giant gargantuan man so much? Well, he was on the team opposing us. We were going to be playing him, and he was a giant. He was just the worst, a really detestable human being. Maybe it's not that serious, right? But I'm just being a little dramatic, possibly. But he wasn't a good guy, and he was pushing us around when we would play. I would go up for the layup, and he would boom, you know, foul like crazy, push us as hard as he can. And he's a giant dude, and he is just like playing like it's football out there. And I was just getting really, really frustrated, me and Chris. And there was a time where he went up for a little like fadeaway on the baseline.
Backing in, and the fadeaway.
I'm putting up videos to describe this. And he goes for that fadeaway, and I jump up and I block him like 2008 Angola LeBron James.
Post here against Carlos.
I felt like Hanada Shoyo from Haikyuu, or like Mount Mutombo type beat. Like it was like a volleyball spike directly into the ground. And to be completely clear, I wasn't really playing well in this game, and there's like 100 people watching, and we're like the two foreigners, so there's like a lot of eyes on us. I wasn't playing very good. In order to like hype myself up, I dug into my bag of trash talking, which I pulled out the most common trash talking like thing that there is, the most common saying ever, and it's get that f***ing out of here. Get that out of here. And this is where like two destinies clash. Two people's like entire worlds just came together. And it was like my first play where I wasn't horrible. I didn't want to crawl into a hole and die. And this guy, his like masculinity was injured, I guess. He was really fazed by this. He said, 你说什么? 你说什么? And I said, get that boom.
The station.
Straight to the face. I was way too surprised to do anything. I started laughing because I really didn't know what to do. And my friend Chris actually started to charge at the guy. And if you've been in China before, or you're a foreigner in any country really, even if someone hits you, you can't really fight them back. Nor is that violence the answer or anything like that in general, but especially as an expat. Or me and like the other teammates were holding him back, and the crowd, this was the surprising thing, the crowd of like 100 people all started booing. Boo! Boo! And it was just like they were on my side, which I was kind of surprised. Like I didn't think that they would be on my side. And this punch to the face, it gave me the energy that I needed to step up my game. I just really picked up the game on that, such an important game of pickup on a Saturday afternoon. It meant the whole world, right? To get punched in the face, and the game was that serious. And I finally like really dialed it in, and made a performance that anyone could be proud of. We walked away that game, heads held up high, and we lost 4-11, and we went home and got super drunk after that. So yeah, this is a new type of video I wanted to try doing, going into stories, real stories, I swear to God, none of these are fake, on my life in China. And just I want to see if you're receptive to this. If you're here all the way to the end, please comment down below whether you like this type of video and if you want to see more like it. Please, please, please. I really enjoy telling these kind of stories. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. You know, all the stuff that all the YouTubers say. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. See ya.